newspaper, which is a all-volunteer community paper published by the Defenders for Freedom, Justice, and Equality here in Richmond, Virginia.
And so what brings you two down here to this rally?
Well, one of our members, Kwame Binta, alerted us to this situation and asked us to come out and support. So when we, of course we did, and then looking into the details of the case, it's clear that this is an extraordinary case of injustice. I mean, it involves racial profiling, it involves the way the criminal justice system treats people with disabilities. And I was thinking on the way over that the way the incident started was somebody saw a young black man sitting outside a library in a predominantly white community and said, something's not right about this. A black man trying to get into a library, that's not right. There's something wrong with that picture. And so this young man became the victim of every possible stereotype. And the sheriff later released a statement, according to the Washington Post, that the report that the caller had said the young man had a gun was incorrect. The caller did not say that. All he said was there was a suspicious-looking black man. What was suspicious was that he was outside a library. If he'd been outside a bar, they wouldn't have thought that was suspicious. So I have a close friend whose brother has autism, and I know in spending time with him that if someone were to upset him, put their hands on him, act in a way that is unanticipated, that there's real potential for the person to become agitated. And then reportedly the white police officer used a racial slur and physically assaulted Neli Latson. Put all that together, and it's the police officer who should be on trial. If that's all that happened, that would be terrible enough. But then for the police department and the county to back up the police officer, and for the court system to increase the initial sentence of 1 year to 10 years, shows that this isn't an individual case of a single racist officer or a single racist judge. This is a case of a racist criminal justice system. Now, yesterday in the daily newspaper in Richmond, there was a story about two white judges up in Pennsylvania who have been convicted of accepting $2 million in bribes for sending juveniles to a newly opened juvenile detention facility. The people who owned the private facility were bribing judges to send children to jail in order to justify and profit from their incarceration. And they were this one judge who was sentenced yesterday only to 10 years. The same sentence that Neli Latson has received would send children as young as 10 years old to jail for some little petty thing that a 10-year-old would do, and have them handcuffed and hauled off without even allowing them to say goodbye to their parents. The terror that those children went through. This is what used to happen to children in slavery times, when they'd be torn from their parents' arms in chains. And it's happening still here today. Now, how can you justify that kind of a system? So this case is symbolic, as you say, of thousands and thousands of cases in this region of the country and all over the country. And everyone with a conscience, everyone who themselves has experienced prejudice, racism, oppression, exploitation, injustice, should come out and support this family.